Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 26, 2021. On the news this morning, Governor Wike threatens to implement no work, no pay policy as Jusun strike lingers. Stakeholders share expectations ahead of tomorrow's zonal public hearing on constitution review. Ibori's loot returned to Delta State. On the foreign scene, grand jury to consider Donald Trump's criminal charges. I am Enoh Ogbevire. Governor Enoh Wike says the no work, no pay policy will be introduced if the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria Jusun strike continues till June. Governor Wike stated this at the valedictory ceremony of the outgoing Chief Judge of Rivers State, Justice Iyayi Lami Karan, held in Port Harcourt on Tuesday.
The Jewish people that are here, if you block your ears, hear me now. There's no committee. I will say I will not do it. I only recognize the head of court who will release the funds to the court or to the judiciary, and the judiciary has its own head. I wish to warn therefore that if Jusun fails to call off the strike this month, then government would have no option with the very law on no work to pay. In fact, what I will do, I will tell my colleagues how can it extend. If we can go to 1 year, then we'll see who will lose at the end of the day.
Governor Enoh Wike also faulted one of the demands of the striking workers.
It is only the governor that presents budget to the state assembly. So I will not accept where they will come and tell me that the judiciary should not submit their own budget directly to the state assembly. It is not known. So I will not agree for the judiciary to take over the executive function. But as a financial autonomy, nobody has business with you. But don't do my own job. You can't present budget to the state assembly. I'm the only one recognized by law to annually present what the state will, including that of the judiciary. No matter whatever they are promising you in Abuja, let them promise what is implementable.
Governor Enoh Wike criticized the International Federation of Women Lawyers, FIDA, over its position in the recommendation of Justice Simeon Amadi by the National Judicial Council for appointment as new Chief Judge of Rivers State.
For it is the job of lawyers to allow themselves to abuse as agents of falsehood and destruction. And now, even FIDA has also constantly joined the suffrage with a scattered noise on gender equality simply because a woman was not recommended by the National Judicial Council to succeed the third Chief Judge of our state. If not our administration that facilitated the appointment of the first female Chief Judge of the state, where was FIDA or was in existence when the previous government blocked and denied her appointment until we took over and routed that fundamental wrong? Was it not our administration that facilitated the appointment of the current and the third Chief Judge in the person of Honorable Justice Adama Iyayi Lami Karan?
Earlier, the incoming Chief Judge of Rivers State High Court, Justice Simeon Amadi, dismissed suggestions that the car gifts given them by the Rivers State government will influence the justice system.
Let me take liberty in this special court session to dispel and debunk the unpopular misconception expressed in some quarters. Remarkably, some members of the bar that the circuit are gifts to the judges of Rivers State Judiciary by the Governor of Rivers State. This is inglorious. The National Judicial Council policy for state and federal judiciaries, official cards of judges are to be replaced every 4 years. His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, ranks as the only governor in Nigeria to keep faith to the observance of this NJC policy.
Our correspondent reports that Governor Wike gave the outgoing Chief Judge a 2021 Lexus SUV, a house in OGRA, and a Toyota Hilux. Former Commissioner for Chieftaincy Affairs, John Bazia, says those APC leaders who recently defected to the PDP were moles. He said this during a live television program yesterday.
If I see that my own interests and the interests of my people are not adequately represented, the first thing I would do as a man of honor is to resign. But the difference between us and them is that every one of them that has decamped so far were moles. I was of the PDP, so I know they used to come and bring information. You can't be in a party you don't like and you're conniving with the opposition to undermine your party to make sure you lose the election. So where's the honesty?
He also criticized Governor Enoh Wike for threatening to implement no work, no pay policy on striking judiciary workers.
They are talking about autonomy for the judiciary. You can see what he's saying. How do you say you've been given freedom, autonomy to the judiciary? And the same you who is saying that is fighting that the judiciary shouldn't have autonomy.
Recall that last weekend, former chairman of the APC, David Sikaya, Igwe Aguma, Isobo Jack, and others defected to the PDP. Moving on, ahead of the zonal constitution review tomorrow, some stakeholders from the South-South region doubt the outcome of the review will be implemented. The director, Claude Ake School of Government, University of Port Harcourt, Professor Sofri Job Peterside, spoke to correspondent Soibi Oruwari on this.
And even the way the National Assembly is populated is also tilted towards certain sections of our country. The implication that flows from that any issues not supported by those sections that have the majority in the National Assembly, that issue is good as dead. But I'm also very much afraid if this Assembly, the National Assembly, can see through that process. For instance, in that constitution that needed actually to be amended, and it's long overdue. So I wish that the process will get to its logical conclusion, and the yearnings and aspirations of the minorities in our country can be accommodated in the Constitution.
On her part, the Director, Center for Conflict and Gender Studies, University of Port Harcourt, Dr. Iheoma Nsirim-Walu, said she expects the full participation of women in politics to be captured in the Constitution review.
The Constitution should be structured in such a way that the voices of women should be heard. This country has got to the stage where it should really view it seriously to open the windows and tentacles of politics for women to be there. They shouldn't be given women positions as if it's a privilege. It's their right. The women are still at the point of begging. So let the situation be such that women should have access, direct access to any political office. So all those stringent conditions be identified by our capability. A process that had actually sandwiched women.
An NGO, Yaga Africa's Legislative Center, said citizens from the South-South should take advantage of the public hearing to participate. Director of the center, Ernest Ereke, spoke during the special Citizens Roundtable on Constitution Review and Electoral Reform in Port Harcourt.
We have an opportunity this time, irrespective of what we think about the 1999 Constitution. Now, this is an opportunity for us to speak to our representatives. Today is an opportunity for us as a people, as citizens who want to see one thing or the other accommodated or removed from and within the Constitution. Now, I will urge all of us to effectively turn out and effectively engage in this process, because this is the opportunity for us to have those things we want, put into the Constitution.
Our correspondent reports that the public hearing, earlier scheduled for today, will now begin tomorrow at the Obi Wali Conference Center, GU Ake Road in Port Harcourt. You're listening to the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Still ahead, Ebonyi State Police refutes reports of a suicide bombing in the state. Stay tuned. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 08.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Thank you for staying tuned. The Ebonyi State Police has refuted reports of a suicide bombing in the state. Ebonyi State Police Command spokesperson Loves Oda said what happened was an accident involving a mobile police officer.
A mobile police officer attached to the protest to Abakaleke but on special duty at Afiko. This morning when he got up and wanted to go to his work as usual, he hanged locally, they call it tear gas. That now hit the scene by force and the thing exploded and killed him. The picture you are seeing on social media is not a suicide bomber but a policeman.
She also urged residents to verify reports to avoid crisis.
A mobile police officer attached to the protest to Abakaleke but on special duty at Afiko. This morning when he got up and unverified news is bad because they did not verify. They're supposed to see that and ask, what is this? Who is this? What happened? But they went ahead and shared it. Considering the situation of the country today, it is very bad. And I want to tell the reading public to not always conclude anytime they see something like this. They should ask questions so that some of us can clarify.
The police in Imo State say 2 suspects believed to have organized the attacks on the police command headquarters and correctional center have died of gunshot wounds. Police Public Relations Officer Bala Elkanah, in a statement on Tuesday, identified the suspects as Uchenna Elendu and Elu Osinachi. He said they were shot in an operation conducted at Ocha community in Awara, in Ohaji, Bema local government area of the state. He also said 5 suspects were arrested after a shootout in the Oji area of Owerri for trying to stop the reconstruction of a police station in the area. The Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, has confirmed that the £4.2 million looted by former Delta State Governor James Ibori has been returned to the state. The Accountant General explained why to the House of Representatives ad hoc committee when he appeared before them in Abuja on Tuesday.
Some recoveries are for state governments. I know there was a time recovery was made on behalf of, is it Plateau State? There was one for Bayelsa. So such recoveries go to the state. Any recovery that is, arising from looted funds from a particular state goes to the state. The state governors will not even allow this to fly. You know they will not. They will take federal government to court for holding their money.
You're listening to the news on Nigeria Info Port Harcourt. Still ahead, family accuses Ospak Ineche of killing their son. Stay tuned. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Thank you for staying with Nigeria Info. The family of a 22-year-old man, Chinemeriam Oji, has accused Ospak in Umwebulu, Eche local government area, of killing him. His mother, Emilia Oji, told our correspondent that her son was arguing with a POS agent who issued him a fake 1,000 naira note after using the POS. She said the argument escalated and the POS agent called some Ospak members who came there, stabbed the late Chinemeriam multiple times before shooting him in the back.
Already I said to the station now, they said they never hear anything like that. So on our way coming back now, they can't tell us to make we go Ospak people their office. So as I reach the Ospak people their office now, then say the case there for police people hand. So as I come to go now, one person then call him to say, Madam, your picking already staying there for their office. So they already call ambulance to come carry him. One of the Ospak come tell me, say, Madam, soon I go to go later, make una come back. I call the ask and say that ambulance will enter there, not my picking but dead body will won't come carry. So like I see my picking dead body, they know they start to shoot gun. So we don't know where the dead body there.
Also, Emilia Oji, sister to the late Chinemeriam, said she suspects Ospak and the police are working together to close the case.
The Ospak, they are also pleading for us not to take it out. And the police people also the same thing. They are also pleading for us not to take it out. That they've accepted everything and there is nothing to hide. So I don't believe them. I want to really witness that those people are in the state CID first. Then we can maybe allow them to handle it. For now, we've not seen my brother, and I've not seen the guy that stabbed my brother and the guy that shot him, including the POs. I've not seen any of them. So everything is just like hidden. It's just hidden for now.
The Ospak commander in Umwebulu declined speaking on the issue, but said the members of Ospak involved in the matter have been handed over to the police. The River State Police Command is yet to comment on this matter. A man yet to be identified was allegedly stripped by students and security officials of Ignatius Aju University of Education after he was caught sneaking into one of the female hostels dressed as a woman. Online videos on Monday showed the man being paraded. Speaking on this, a human rights group, Center for Basic Rights Protection and Accountability Campaign, condemned the action, saying it's a gross violation of the suspect's rights to human dignity. National coordinator of the group, Prince Wiro, condemned the action. The Rumekwe Council of Chiefs in Emohua local government area has urged the public to disregard the installation of Christian Amadi Ewekuru as the paramount head of the area. The Council of Chiefs, in a 7-point communique read by the paramount ruler of Umbuchi, Eze Alex Nwokama, said no installation was done because the Royal Highness cannot be installed without the involvement of Ona, whose duty it is to give libation at the ancient Ogbakiri Eze grave. Eze Dr. Nwokama said relevant traditional institutions were not consulted before Christian Amadi was purportedly installed as Eze. Eze Alex Nwokama, who is also the chairman of Oduoha Rumekwe Council of Chiefs, said a body known as Rumekwe Town Councils has been set up to draft a functional constitution that will address chieftaincy matters.
This reckless, unpatriotic, and highly provocative act was orchestrated by a group of faceless comedians having conscripted some hand-picked, hapless, and vulnerable elders to perfect their plots. That Rumekwe clan has no royal highness for now. That Christian Ewekuru is not in good stead to aspire to be royal highness of Rumekwe because he has a case at Ishokbo High Court against his community where he is praying the court to declare him as paramount ruler of Rumegwa community.
On his part, Eze Dennis Orji, paramount ruler of Mwokoha in Rumekwe, advised relevant government institutions not to recognize Christian Amadi as the paramount ruler of Rumekwe to avoid a crisis in the area. He called on government and security agencies to wade into the matter.
Nobody applied for it and nobody knows. Rumekwe denies this issue, and we're not telling the whole world. No time we can let somebody as a royal highness. So we don't want any crisis what happened in Rumekwe to repeat itself again. Wherever is supporting Christian from outside, or need to pull up his hand, and government should not recognize him other than multinational oil company as a royal part of the community. And then while the people are in, they still living and still talking. If anything, I think we should make a move to the man and to see him and speak on him one-on-one.
Recall that on Sunday, Eze Christian Amadi was reportedly installed as the paramount ruler of Rumekwe after the chief priest, Onyemechi Lewedum, performed the traditional rites and handed over the staff of office to him.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
Prosecutors in New York have convened a grand jury to decide whether to indict former U.S. President Donald Trump on criminal charges. They say the jury will consider evidence gathered during an investigation into Mr. Trump's business dealings and the alleged payment of hush money to women on his behalf. But Mr. Trump has denied any wrongdoing, alleging a political witch hunt. On the news this morning, you heard Governor Nyesom Wike has threatened to implement the no work, no pay policy as June strike lingers. Stakeholders have shared the expectations ahead of the zonal public hearing on constitutional review tomorrow. James Ibori's loot has been returned to Delta State. On the foreign scene, you heard that a grand jury is to consider Donald Trump's criminal charges. The news was edited by Martha Okere. Contact our newsroom on 0818 90 Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this morning. My name is Enoh Ogbevire. Thank you for listening. Good morning.